Hey. I didn't start muted again. You were muted, not me. Your ears were muted. You should work on that. Anyway, hello and welcome. This is Briony Rose Smith live in the Forbidden Library, and today we have a graph and some crochet behind the graph. But we have a graph because I need to plan what we're crocheting before we do it. Otherwise, I don't know. It's kind of hard to do it without a plan. Welcome everyone, welcome Rahel, welcome Nimby, welcome Benjamin, welcome anyone looking, welcome anyone who's voting. Yeah. Let me show you what we've made so far. What I've made so far. Is that the one? Yeah. Da 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 da! So this is all the crochet I've made so far. Obviously it started with Rodian over here. It's grabs, the only thing better than gifts. And this is what the back looks like. The sins. Don't look at the sins. Hi Perry, welcome. And then I made me, where I covered the sins, so it's fine. And then I made Maiden. And then I made Kiara. And then I made Callie. And then I made Tenma. And then I made some Batmans, because I was just trying to figure out whether these make good keychains or not. And I put backs on these ones that are really nice, but I used up all the yellow, so we don't have any more of that yellow. And these are two I made ages ago. This is the 10 squad symbol from Bleach, and obviously Batman again. So that's what I've made with these little graphs. So we need to make a new graph. I asked if anyone had any suggestions for what to crochet. And who was it? I think, was it Howdy? Was it, no, Xnum? Xnum. Said that I hadn't done a Sonic one yet. So, we should make a Sonic. Or a Shadow. Maybe a Shadow. Let's make a Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog, right? I need my graph. I need to put it somewhere that I can see on my screen because there's a camera in my face! Okay, so we're gonna need some colors. We're gonna need to pixel it up much best we can. I'm gonna get one of the little Sonic sprites up for me. Sonic 16-bit sprite. And we'll base it off that. And then that way we know what we're doing. Maybe. Whoever knows what they're doing. No one knows what they're doing. Because the actual Sonic sprite's got too much going on. Let me show you. We got this. As you can see, that's a lot of pixels. That's more than Roger. And Roger took me 2 hours to do. So we can't be doing that. That's too complicated. We have to simplify him down even more than this. And then make it Shadow. 'Cause. What is up, Newcastle on Tide? Are you ready for crochet? What's the XP thing? Which thing? Oh, you mean the YouTube thing? Oh, YouTube added leaderboards to how good of a fan you are, apparently. I can't turn it off. So, yeah. You just get XP for chatting and super chatting, and you can claim to be my #1 fan for the day, I guess. That is what it is. Right, we need some purple. Well, let's see if we can make Sonic, and then, so we're gonna need like a circle. Circle for the Sonic, and we'll, maybe just a head? Why, Perry? I don't know. Ranked chatting, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to turn it off. YouTube just thought this would be a good idea. And everyone is confused. And we'll do it like that, yeah. And then we'll have another spike there. Yeah, you can only turn it off for your account, is the thing. So I turned it off for me, so I can like no longer see it unless I click into it. gotta be better than this. I am not good with pixel art. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Should we do a Sonic? Should we do something else? I don't know. Sonic is questionable. I'm not gonna do it. Let's see if we can upload the Sonic sprite and see how we go with that. I need to save the image first. Because we can, this is a wonderful little from picture, and then I can drag the Sonic picture in. Yeah, there we go. So that's 150. That's way too big. Way too big. We want it down to like 20. That's the problem. When you make it small, you make it awful like that. That's our Sonic. He's just a grey blob. However, we could maybe use this as a base if we can put some detail on this. So 20 for reference. Is this... These are about 16 high, so 20 is going to be about here-ish. It's not quite as big as Roger, but like about here-ish would be where it would get up to. So let's see if we can, like I said, maybe use this as a base. So we'll save that chart as is, because it's got the shape. And we can use the shape. Yeah, maybe just do the head is a good idea. So let's ignore most of these colors. We want our blue, Sonic blue, Sonic blue, Sonic blue. And you need to be like blue. Ah, no. There we go. No! No! Go away. I don't want to pay for it! There we go. And then he'd have his eyes like that, maybe. Eh. I need to have the other one next to me. There we go. So I can see. We'll have that there. And then we need his like skin tone color. We'll just use that. That's good. And that would be here. And I'll need to have a white for his eyes. See, that's not terrible. This isn't going well. What do you mean? That's not bad. Then we need black for his nose. No nose. Nah. Perfection. And then we need eyes. Beautiful. It's already better than Ugly Sonic. Exactly. It's better than Ugly Sonic. That's all we can hope for. All we can hope and dream for. So, I'm just gonna give him a little arm here. And then his gubby. He looks so silly and I love him. He is a little derpy. That's better. I like that. And then blue here. He has a little pink belly, so pink belly. Then his legs are blue. Then he has white on his shoes. We need red. Red for the shoes too. Red, 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 red. Red. White. Red. Maybe a grey here just to bracket it off from the other shoe. Or maybe we should just not bother with the outline. See? It's recognizably Sonic. That's all we need. Ta-da! Sonic. Now, let's make it recognizably Shadow. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to my charts. I'm gonna make a copy of Sonic. Copy, next, blah 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 blah. Oh, what? I've reached the maximum of saves charts. Boo. I have to delete someone. Delete this one. Okay, can I? Oh, and this is untitled. I don't need that. So there we go. That's 2. Create a copy. Shadow. Yay! Sonic if you saw some shit. Yeah. Okay, cool. There we go. This one's gonna be Shadow. Oh, hail Shadow. So his eyes need to go red. And then we turn his floof black. We also need to, like, pin it up rather than down. So I'm gonna, like, take that away. I need to pick one particular color for the outline. Shadow will always just be a Sonic recolor, and I don't care! I love him. He will be the best Sonic recolor. It doesn't matter if he's a Sonic recolor. We love him. See? Ah! I'm happy with this. Right, so he doesn't have a belly like Sonic does, though. He has white floof. There. Perfect. He also, I'm gonna use some yellow or yellow goldiness for like here, because we need to get his little recolor with guns. Yes, exactly. Therefore, he's cool. I don't think we need this block here. Or maybe we should put that there, and maybe his hand should be smaller. I don't know. Maybe his hand should be bigger. Also, we're gonna need to have a different color for the background. I'm gonna go for like a pale green. Just so we can see stuff. Shadow wearing Sonic pants. How do you differentiate his arm from his chest? Ooh, that's a good question, because he has black arms. Black arms. That's his dad. That might be tricky. We might not be able to. He might just have to be a bit blocky. Because we can't differentiate his different legs either. He's just a blocky guy. Just a blocky fella. There we go. We can see things now. So then we need the same hair. We need his rings. And then how does Shadow's shoes work again? He's got the red around them. And then white at the front and red at the back. No. What the Shadow shoes looks like? He looks so dumb and I love it. Wonderful. Thank you, Kevlar. My brain is forgetting what Shadow's shoes look like, and that is just depressing. Shadow the Hedgehog. Sweet boy. Okay, black on the back. Black on the back, white on the front. Black on the back, white on the front. So it should be black here, red around, and then white here. And then so it should be black here, red all around, and black there. Yay! Look, he's beautiful! Hi, Goober! You can't speak today? Well, that's okay. You just have to type here, so it's fine. Hello, 000. Oh, welcome. And then obviously he needs his highlights because he's not Shadow the Edgelord without them. the right eye 1 pixel to our left for maximum derp. Nope. Oh god, that's terrible. Nope. It's true. He should be extra angy, so his should go all the way down, really, but that actually looks less derpy. No, the other eye. Oh, okay. Now he's just looking at you and he's judging me for my artistic style. Beautiful! Now to immortalize him in crochet. Yes. This is what we're making now. Just so you know. It's perfection. And it's 20, so it's probably gonna take us the rest of the stream now. Let's move him up here so you know we know what we're making. And let me go gather the colors we're gonna need and take these away. Da, 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 da. Okay. Red. Black. Some kind of skin tony thing. Pale green background. White. I think that's all. Yellow! Yellow. Goldy yellow! Done! And now, the crochet begins. Right, what do we start with? This bad boy. Our background color. Give him big eyes, please. That's as big as it's getting. He will look like the picture. This is the wrong one. Wrong ones. We need, this is the 3.5 and I want a 3 as well. That's 3.5. That's the 3. There we go. Those are the right ones. Yeah, 3.5. And 14 rows across. Oh. Dig through the crochet to find things. There we go. Where's his gun? We could try fit his gun on. I can try talk you through the crochet. We can attempt to tell you how to do this, but this is quite... I wouldn't recommend starting with this as... there we go, there's his gun. Perfect. Now I need a grey! Ugh. I wouldn't recommend starting with tapestry crochet as a beginning crochet thing, for the record. Well, that's a bot. Great. But I will attempt. We can go through this slowly but surely. So first thing you need is your background color. Then you will need to do a slip knot. This is not how they teach you to do a slip knot, but it's how I've always known how to do it. So hold your thread like this and turn it. And then eat the long string with that loop and pull it across. Da 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 da. Aria Grande bot. Aria Grande is most certainly bot. It's a nice bot. Honestly, I love it when those bots turn up. They make me feel good. My model is covering the knot. Ugh, I need to shift a little bit. Need to shift. I'm leaning this way because I'm trying to see past my camera. I will make myself smaller as well. I'm not as necessary here. I'm just here to look cute. And crochet stuff. There we go. Now we have the most crochet space. Hands! Indeed, she does have hands. Okay, I need this back. Okay. I will do that again. So, slip stitch. Hold your thread like this. Turn. Slip stitch, slip knot. Yeah, slip knot. Eat it. Pull. Done. Put your hook in the loop. Pull tight. Done. Step 1 complete. Well done. I made it just look cute crochet stuff. I mean, what more do I need? Then you want to do chains. So chains is where you get your crochet in the hook. This is called a yarn over, by the way, when you get your crochet, when you get your that yarn over the hook. And you pull it through the little loop. And that's 1 chain. Done. So we need 14 of these. 1, 2... Don't lose it like I did. 3... 4... 5... 6... 7... 8... 9... 10... 11... 12... 13... You really do need to know how to count. Crochet will make you realize that somehow you don't actually know how to count. No. Wait a... sorry. I'm looking at the shadow and I'm like, if I just do that, and he has a rounder head. But he should have an ear. Like here. But it's gonna look really weird. So I'm just gonna have to cut off his ears. He doesn't have it. He doesn't need ears. I eat yarn? No, I don't. Only the strawberry flavored. Right, then we want to make 1 more. So that was 14. So we want to go up to 15. Then I'm going to swap hooks. Because if you do a bigger hook on this, if you do a small hook, it ends up like... Stretched. I never trust myself to count properly. You'll learn. If you want to get into crochet, you will learn. And then I'm going to do, as much as this starts straight away on the red. No, I shouldn't do that. I am gonna add a row below. And then I'm gonna put just all green in it. Because I can't be starting with red and then hopping off. It's just not gonna work. So let's just do red. So you go in. Zhao as in Genshin. I would love to do Genshin Zhao. I love him so much. He's my favorite. Or do you mean Limbus Zhao? Because I like her too, but not as much as I love Genshin Zhao. He's 4,000 years old and this is deep and I love him so much. But I can put whichever one you're referring to on the list. LOR, yes. I can put her on the list. Probably not gonna get around to it today, I imagine. Because, like I said, Shadow is probably gonna take most of the time. If not all of it. Because... well, I don't know. How long? I suppose I've got 2.5 hours. Shadow will probably take 2 hours. We could probably start the plan. I love Edgy! I love them so much. Like, I've been reading Percy Jackson and Nico has my heart because he's an edgy child and I love him! I will not deny my love of edgy boys. Not denied at all. That I grew up loving edgy. Alright, I'm gonna give it a count after this to double check that I've definitely got the right amount of stitches before we carry on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect! Okay, so now we've got to flip it round. This is the back. This is gonna end up looking like shit. Only the front will look nice, but the back, not so much. So, we are... let me mark it. We are here. Still in yellow, there's not much yellow, so we are here. You see this little yellow dot? That's where we are. That's where we are in the graph. So this is the back. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4 greens. 1, 2, 3, 3. And with the 4th one, pull through, but you stop there, and we need to go get the red. And for the red, we pull that through here. Make sure, because this is the back, we need to pull it around the back, otherwise, because if it's the front and you have yarn hanging out the front, you're screwed. You're screwed, it's not going to look great. And then we go all the way to the end with the red. But there's a trick. There's a trick here. So if I go through the stitch like normal and then pull it through, then you can see it. You can see it go through the stitch. That's poopy. We don't like that. That's not a very nice cohesive line. So what we do when we're in the back, see how this stitch, see how this stitch, see how the stitches are like 2? You go through like 1 of the loop at the back. You go to the back loop, front loop technically because it's facing us, and pull it through there, and then pull it, and then you're like da da da. What are we making? We're making the shadow that is above my head. We are crocheting that as a as a tapestry crochet. That is what we are making. And then we go all the way to the end with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna hear me counting a lot. If you just like streams where someone's calmly counting, this is perfect for you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this one's gonna be a bit awkward because it's the last one, but 10. There we go. Right, now we're going over to the front. This is the front. And we are here. We know that one was red though. Just have to remember that. Where we're gonna have a lot of color changes. This is gonna be fun. So we've got 1 red, and then we need the white. For 1 white. And now we're at the front. We go into the back loop. And then we have 2 black. Where's the back? There's the back. Where's the end? Here it is. Put that in. Make sure that white is tight. And we do 1, 2. Then we gotta go back, pick up that red again. Whole thing. Then we gotta pick up the white again. Is this yarn special for crochet, or is it same kind of knitting yarn? Same kind of knitting yarn. Yarn you can be used for anything really. Like this is quite a thin yarn. You could probably use it for like cross stitch and stuff as well. I think that's quite the fun of yarn. If I like felt like doing, I don't know. I saw a video about weaving recently, and someone made like a fish with their weaving, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And it was all the same yarn I use. No particular yarns needed. And back to black for 1, 2, back to red. For one. For one. Go in. There we go. For one, and then we want the green back. As you can see, it'll get tangled. It's gonna happen a lot. This isn't too bad. This is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, maybe it is bad. It's your guys' fault it's bad. I was gonna say 6 is probably one of the like lower number colors that we're using, but then you guys mentioned the gun, and that made it 7 colors. The gun's gonna be a lot darker. I kind of want to show that. Yeah, so that's what the gun's gonna be like. More like 1, 2, 3, 4. Da, 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 da. We have feet, and we are now over here. I want to do that in yellow. I'm going to change that one back to red so I don't lose the pattern. Okay, turn it over. Oh, look at that mess. Tasty. Oh, so this is just all yellow. Okay. Let's add another color. 1, 2, 3, 4. The yellow. I've gone for the goldy yellow because they're supposed to be gold. Pull that through, and then that goes almost all the way to the end, bar 2. So 1. And then sometimes I cheat. When I look at things like that, I'm just like, okay, all the end, bar 2. I won't actually count, I'll just make sure I leave 2 at the end. Basically, once I've done this last black one, yeah, now I need that green back. However, at least with the yellow, we can probably cut that off and then bring it back in later. Rather than try hold it all the way up. That's very silly. 1. Make sure that's not too tight so it can be stretched. Yep. And 2. I mean, it can always be cut later if I do make that goof, and I think I already have. But it's fine. Ta-da! Okay, we are here. And thinking of, if this is still his, like, his shoes have like a bit of red at the front. So if that's the start of his shoe, that should have a bit of red at the front. If you cut off there, you could also cut off the red, which will only return at the end. It will, until I just added it then. Until I just made it more complicated for myself. I will after this row, but yes, definitely do that. The more you can cut off and just add later, the better, because it just gets... When you have so many colors attached to it, it gets really complicated. It gets really, really messy, really fast. Okay, so 1, 2. Don't grab that one. That's silly. 3. Grab the red from this entanglement. I mean, theoretically, there should be a bit of red here as well. Theoretically. If we're getting fussy... I'm fussy. It's staying. Oh Lord, she's getting fussy. Have I got an injury? Huh. You know when you find like scrapes and stuff on your hands, you're like, how the fudge did I do that? Since when did that exist? I don't know. I love this bit of soundtrack. I'm telling you. It's so good. Ding, 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 ding. Stupido YouTuber Discord did not notify you! I'm sorry. Howdy. Howdy, howdy, welcome. Don't worry, you haven't missed too much. We're just making Shadow. Shadow's so edgy, he cut me. He did! Now I need the white. Where are you, white? We can do this. No, we're gonna need the white most of the way through, aren't we? White and black are the ones that aren't really gonna go away. So just one. Oh god, we're gonna need the grey as well. We're gonna have too many colours going on at once. Do I have a better grey than this? I do. That grey's a little bit purpley. Hello, Briony Crochet Smith. Yeah, that's me. We are making a shadow. I believe it was Xnum who put a comment on the YouTube when I was saying, does anyone have any ideas of what to crochet? And they were like, well, I haven't seen you crochet anything Sonic yet. And I was like, well, that's the way. It ain't just shadow, shadow with gun! It's important distinction requires its own game. It does! It is very important. Correct. 100% correct. White? Even the movie gave him a gun and it was wonderful. Look at this. Too many colors. But it's fine. Look at all this mess. We love mess. Is it really arts and crafts if you're not making some kind of mess? I mean, come on. Wait a sec, her very similar Galaxy Dex Max in a purplish hue. Does it light up on the edges? Because mine does if I plug it in. I can't, I don't think I have the plug for it right now though. No. I got it as a gift from a friend. Yeah, what am I doing? That's not right. We almost did a half double crochet there for no reason. We are just doing normal single crochets, not half doubles or doubles. No fancy crochet required. Just simple stuff. That is, look at the back, so bad. But that's why we love it. That's why we love tapestry crochet. Okay, this is what we're up to. We're on that 6 over here. We're on the 6th row. You yoinked it when your brother mysteriously disappeared 6 months ago. Half double crochet 360 flip. Yeah, that's a very complicated crochet stitch that I could not show you. Okay, so we'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can probably cut off the white. The yellow, definitely. So let's get the scissors in. Out of here, yellow. I like to do one more row to like seal in that white before I cut it, so the white's gonna stay for one more row. But then it's coming back again. No, it's the red. It's the red that can go, not the white. I got confused. So we need 5 of these greens. 1, 2, 3. Five, and then we're changing to black, which I might, because it's so far down, put it down there and then pull it out and then put it back in. That might be easier. Yeah. It's gonna cause a big old tangle and I can't be doing that. Just coding, trying to make your collision seems not to be matching it. I have heard that is one of the most frustrating things about coding a game is the collision physics. Luckily the game I picked didn't need them, but then I had all sorts of other silly issues. So. For better or for worse. One. So 2 greys on the gun, and then 2 on the black again. And then we're going back to green. Because that's all. We're onto his skinny legs now. Tried making the collision visible to better understand it, but the dot doesn't line up either. Oh, that's the worst. Because, like, at least with a lot of code, you can, like, system out something and see what variable is going wrong. With game engines and physics engines and all that wonderful stuff, there's just code that will never be understood. There's wizardry at hand. And magic's too old for human brains to really comprehend. I feel like there should be more than 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Yeah, okay, fair enough. 4 looks like a lot. 4 looks like 5. Oh, yeah, fair enough. That is all we need. Look at him! How's he so good afternoon? Feels like forever since I called you life. Have you been well? I have been well. I hope you two have been well. I think it was the red we can cut off at this point now. Where is it? Where is it? Where is the red that I can cut off? Go away, red. We don't need you to the head now. Okay, we're at the 7 now. Is it worth pulling the white back in, even though it's only like 1 row it's missing? I don't know. We'll see how I feel when we get there. It's a little holy in it, but that's fine. 4. I blame streamer debuff, because all my other ones are very nice. This one's not as good, but you know, streamer debuff. Me who knows nothing about Crochet. My goodness, she manipulates the yarn like a magic bundle. She makes the yarn make the Sonic picture. What is this witchcraft? Yeah, it's not too bad. I like crochet. I'm glad I started crochet. Irony, one of the Aussie ladies I work for does a lot of crochet. Wonderful! Graham Briony does knitting on her couch. My nan did teach me how to knit when I was younger, but I don't remember. It was a very long time ago. So I just literally do not remember at all what she taught me. I wish I did! Because knitting would be good too, but I don't know, I just kind of got into crochet. I just saw people making all like the little animals and stuff with crochet, and I was like, I want to do— wait, no, I've done it wrong. We don't want black, we want white. Oh, okay, that's not too bad to pull up, so we'll just keep the white as is. Don't burn her until we've double checked she's a witch. We're against a duck. No, not the duck. What if you just threw me in the lake? I mean, witches melt with water, right? And tea is partly water. So, therefore, if I was a witch, I would have melted already with the amount of tea I drink. You know, I can sew. I learned embroidery as a kid. But here we go. nothing wrong, nothing weird about it, bro. It's good skills to have. Sewing and embroidery and stuff is genuinely useful. Like, I'm glad I know at least how to, you know, put a button on something or repair. I've, like, repaired our curtains at home and stuff like that, but it's good to know and have little bits of skills like this. It's good, not weird. Own it, my dude. And there should be 3 of these. 1, 2. Tea is illusion magic. Brownie never drank a cup of tea in life. Liar! Fake news! He repaired too many pairs of jeans. Life skills, bro. Life skills. Your mum does some incredible embroidery. 3-dimensional. Ooh. That is some skills. Oh, sheet crochet. Indeed, Sinclair. We're crocheting. Welcome. You do the Jesus. Witches burn. But logs burn. Logs is witch. Log floats. Duck floats. Log is... Freaking Monty Python nonsense. I'll turn you into a newt. I got better. 1, 2. No, I should do the other sinners as well. There's so much I want to crochet, bro. So we want Zhao, has been recommended. Obviously, I'd like to do the other sinners at some point, as well as Roger. But I don't know whether I should be doing them in... 1 second. In, like, big style, the big Roger, or the little one. The little babies. Don't curse anyone to smell like elderberries. Fart in your general direction. We love a bit of Monty Python. Gonna listen to the stream, have a good listen. What do we need? We need white. Crochet a generic claw, couldn't say it's done. That can be done easily. 1, 2, 3, and this should be the last row of the gun. You'll count to 3, no more, no less. 2 is too little, 4 is too much, or something along those lines. I don't know the exact quote. And then 3 back. Working while listening. I see you. Absolute slackers. But hey, work what you pay for. If you're slacking too much, stop slacking. If you're not slacking enough, slack more. 3 more for the end. Now! I like working on the back on a row because I like doing this and then turning it over and being like, oh, it's coming together, and it's so satisfying. I mean, look, it looks like him. I'm so happy. This crochet makes just, I don't know. The happy chemicals happen when I do this crochet. That sounds like a good plan, Howdy. Working on the back, but I'm pretty sure it's a massage thing. Yeah. It's okay, I'm somewhat anonymous. They can't tell me off. Maybe. Yeah, the streamer told you to act your wage. That's all. Sorry, bro. Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why we poop on company time. How many black we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black. So after this one we can cut the grey off and we're done with the grey. Forever! 1. Hi! Jesus, I'm good, how are you? 2, 3, 8. Hello, Exna, welcome! I'm pretty sure this is your suggestion, Exnum, wasn't it? That you said I hadn't done a Sonic one. So I was like, yes, but in my head I was like, correct, but Shadow. Yes, it was yours. So yeah, this is your fault, Exnum. Act your wages. No, yeah, so that's all I should be saying. Yeah, it's like, act your wages, but also make more so you can pay me. No, you do you. Spend all your money on yourself. We need the Lalo. Yeah, no. Got into stream already getting gaslighted. You're not gaslighted. I have your comment. You made the comment. This is your fault. It's a good fault though. I'm happy with it. Cause look, he looks so good! I'm so happy with it. It's recognizable, and that's kind of the scary thing. Money for the money is Smith, wage for the wage. Shush, sneak you work for. I guess I'm not YouTubing, so yeah, I suppose. Right, where are we up to? We are here. We're gonna need to put red back in for like 1 bit and then it's done. But we're done with the grey now, so we can get rid of the grey. Cut that out. Yeah, I'm a little too scared to use Chibi Briony because of the whole like Twitch thing. Because Twitch was having that crackdown. I haven't heard anything from that in a while, to be fair. So I think we might be okay to potentially get Chibi Briony back at some point. As long as I can refrain from making dirty jokes, we should be fine. But I know I have very little control about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of just say it when it comes to my head, and filters are hard. That's true. Some chatters may have never met Chibi Briony. The whole model people have never seen. Because it's been that long. So we want 1 red. No, you will not eat Chibi! Then black. Some brisket. No! Not this, like, what's, it's the lore of comedy to repeat. You repeating new! 1. All these noises. I don't know what I'm doing. We need white. No comment, I'm well. Saw what anime it did to our dragon. That's horse lady. Fair. Back again. What color is it? No, big green. Come here, green. Stop escaping. There. What I want to try at some point is to see if I can do this without the background color. If I can just increase and decrease stitches to maybe just be the character. I don't know if I can. Oh my god, it looks so good. I'm so happy with this. Look at him. He looks like Shadow, and that's wonderful. And he's gonna look so derpy, and it's gonna be great. I just, like I said, that's satisfaction. Satisfaction when we do that. Okay, where are we up to? 11. So we're just over that halfway mark. Let's just get a bit more yarn going. I think we can cut out the yellow now, can't we? Yeah, we don't need the yellow anymore. Nope, wrong one. Let's get rid of that bad boy. I think we're gonna need to keep all the others though. There's nothing else we can really cut out at this point. Have we considered making chibi brony stock? No. Just, I don't know, sell chicken stock and slap my chibi character on it and be like, hey, chibi brony stock. 1, 2, 3, and then straight to white on this round. Could probably maybe get away with getting rid of the red again. Is that 1 stitch or 2? That should be, why is that 2? Wait a minute. That's... Wait, the cotton picking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is incorrect. I have too many stitches. This looks like this should be 1 stitch, but this is 2 stitches. Wow, how have I done this? Oh well. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do something a bit fancy to fix it. I'm gonna go into this stitch and into the next stitch at the same time. Do something called a decrease. There we go, and I'm going to pull through both, and that should turn it into 1. There we go, and then I can just doobity-doop and carry on like it never happened. It's fine. Call it a soup that follows you around a stock. That's terrible, but also wonderful. Theoretically, we should have 3 stitches for black, which we do. Okay, we're back on track. Only a minor issue. This is fine. Who's radish? For your radish quite poor, pure. Oh, radish. I just thought you meant who's radish. I don't know who radish is. I've never met them. Curie. You're unstoppable today. So many dad jokes. Are you sure you're not a father? It should be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, row 12. Okay, so we've only got 1, and then we're going to the black. So it's going to start getting a bit thicker now, because his head's big. He's big-headed. 1, 2, and then straight to black. Of these. 1, 2, 3. Then we need the skin tone. I have a darker one if I've got it. Yeah, I think he needs a darker one. I think I have something. Skin tones are hard, bro. 1 second. Best we've got. It's not darker, but it's like more brown. So I think it's just slightly better than what I've got, the other one. Okay, so let's get that in. Nope. Nope. Don't fall apart on your keys. Hydrate. Will do. Done. 2, 3, 4, 5. Neat. Don't lose the loop. 5. Yep. Don't pull through because we gotta change colors. Back to Goose. Hydrate. I'd rather see my rankings, thank you. I imagine you're doing pretty well in them right now, even though you came late. I don't know, you're actually quite far down now. Well, actually no, most people have got 75. But for some reason it's put you at 7th, even though you have the same XP as everyone else. Hi Shrimpy, welcome. 1, 2, 3. Da, 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 da. God damn. It's beautiful. Okay, row 13. Oh, what did my When did my rose? Me paying attention. Honest. I'm quite insane in the work from working at the college for the past 2 hours. I can tell! It's joyous. You get your feelings out. It's fine. If your insanity is just making a bunch of dad jokes, then that's pretty mild insanity, and you should just have fun with that. 1, 2. Skin tone, and then this should go 2, 2. We need reading ranking for some positive reinforcement. Reading ranking? What do you mean? How well I read your chats? Well, that basically is depends on how big the messages you give me are. Because if you give me a big message, I have to like stop for a hot minute to read them. Or do you mean how well I have read some? Or do you mean how well I have read my recent audiobook, by the way, that I released that you should all listen to? Okay, we need 1 black. Briony making crochet stitches ranking. Books read, I kinda, well, I suppose I did that like 2 years ago. But I need to do it again at some point. Did I not take the bread out? I didn't, I guess. I think I'm gonna though, because look at this. This is awful. So let's just take it out and put it back in. I think that'll be easier for me. I was gonna say for everyone, but doesn't really change for me. S tier for shadow tier. Oh my gosh. I could talk through some of the books that I've read recently. Let me get my spreadsheet. I'll talk you through some of them if I need to be reminded. You weren't here 2 years ago, so it doesn't count. I mean, I have 263 books on this spreadsheet now. It's kind of hard to tier list that many things. But I can at least go through some book ranking, but it's not based on quality. But if the main characters can tolerate being roommates with me, Oh, that would be good. I need to write that down straight up as an idea to do for a stream. Book ranking on how well made characters would roommate with me. Perfection. I think we all know where Heathcliff would fall on the list. Fucking F tier! Absolutely the worst person to room with ever. What have we got? So the last thing I read was Mark of Athena, which is, so Annabeth Chase, well, she'd hate me. She'd freaking hate me. I'm far too messy to room with Annabeth Chase. That much is for sure. She's probably a bit fastidious. She does have ADHD, so she's not. She's clean for a reason. It's stated in that book that she like keeps her house, her room clean. Because I'm gonna have to change to red at the end here. Because I'm gonna need it the next row. to stop her ADHD, like, getting distracted. That's why she's so fastidious. Heathcliff is great. He will just leave you for a few years without giving you news, and then come back filthy rich. How well can Briony tolerate the sentient, magical betel nuts? Probably not well. I mean, they do whatever you want. You can order them around, so that's nice. 72. Why does this sound like a song from Golf from Friends? Golf with Friends, not from Friends. I did get Golf with Friends from a friend. So I'm on 14 here, by the way, if you're wondering. I think the only thing about this skin tone color that I picked is it's really similar to the white. It's the temple, Brady. How can you roommate with a literal temple? Is it the temple? But they seem to send them out as like little guys who would grow on your knee if you didn't go to the party. You were antisocial. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next thing I read was Voyage of the Damned. Now that had a main character called Ganymedes, and he was a mess. Emotionally, physically. I don't think I could put up with him. That's the problem. So that's pretty F tier too. I'd be surprised if there's any that are quite high up. Like, I don't think I'm easy to get along with. Well, unless they're more chaotic than me. Like, Ganymedes could put up with me. Could I put up with him, though? Then there's the next things I read was Fire and Ice, DC comic. And I think they could put up with me. Faye and Tora are the Fire and Ice superheroes. And they're pretty chill. No pun intended. They should be gay, but they're not gay, and I would constantly tease them about that. So maybe they wouldn't like me. They might not like me, but I could put up with them. They also have a little butler helper robot, and I would love a butler helper robot in my life. That would really do everything for me. I need it in my life. Silver from Treasure Island would be the worst. He'd just take over the place and kick you out. He would! That would be bad. Okay, we can get rid of the skin tone now. Unless I already have. No, I have. Here it is. So we're not using that anymore. And we are now 15. 5 more rows to go. Oh, 6 more rows to go. And then shadow will be complete. 1, 2, and then we go for red. Oh, I need to just read more stuff. Maybe the real butler helper robot was the friends we made along the way. Was the servants we hired along the way. what would be next? Parliament of Rooks is the next thing I read. That's... I don't want to, thank you. That's a horror comic. About a dude who is like... You have to read it. It's really good. It's very pretty. It is a man who just loves his wife, and I mean, I don't feel like he'd be a bad guy to be around, but I would be a little bit afraid of getting eaten by his dark side at some point, because that would happen. And he wouldn't mean it, but it would happen. So, like, I don't really want that to happen. So Parliament of Rooks, no, that's another F tier. I don't think there's any that I would like to. Wayne Family Adventures! I take it back. I take it back. I'll live with the Waynes. This is fine. I'll live with the Waynes. It's great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. We found our first S tier. Wayne Family Adventures. Yeah, I get targeted by supervillains every so often, sure. But you know, when you've got the entire Bat family on your side, who cares? I read Frankenstein, and I'm pretty sure his monster would kill me halfway through to torment Mr. Frankenstein. Also, his room would smell like corpses. Yeah, I mean, the monsters are nice. He's nice. Problem is, his life isn't. It was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what I mean about getting distracted and not really doing it. They made Bruce a himbo. Yes, they did. And it's perfect. It's just great, wholesome nonsense. And it's wonderful. They just have a bit more of a chill aspect to everything. And it's great. How do you feel about going to the bad end of town to watch all horror films though? Not great. I'm a little bit afraid of this green here. This is really short, but I might have messed up that. Alright, so 3 black. Ooh, this is getting bad. We might need to take a minute to do some untangling. What else we got? Son of Neptune, so that's Percy again. I would room with Percy Jackson. It would be a little bit dangerous again, but you know, he's a nice guy. I don't think he'd mind too much mess. I think he'd be messy too, because he's a wild ADHD kid as well. And he's not like Annabeth, who tries to like get around it. He just, you know, accepts that he is autistic and dyslexic and just does his best. What's after that? Then we've got SCPs, and I wrote down what number SCPs I've read, but I don't remember what those SCPs actually are most of the time. So I couldn't tell you if I wanted to room with them. But SCPs probably shouldn't room with them. There's probably a whole extra tier for do not room with SCP. Unless it's the nice blob, then I will room with the nice blob. The antidepressant blob. I'll take that. You'd fit right into the potato bag. No, God, no. I do not want to get suffocated by potatoes. Thank you! I will take the potato bag. I won't go in the potato bag. And then we're gonna need the black on the next. Okay, so we're here. I'm gonna turn that back to red so we don't lose that. And I'm gonna go on a very, very, very quick BRB. I have returned. My face is too small? How about now? I don't think my face is too small. Why is the BRB art got big forehead? Oh. Because that's the way she was drawn. She's just... You need a big forehead to keep all the secrets in. Here we go, small again. There you go. You crazy. Oh, I forgot my glasses. There we go. Righto, we're on 16. So, got black. Turn to black. Funny, create a bold version. No! Not bold! You will never get a bold version, because that's fake. And obviously, I'm so very real. So real. 100% what I look like for realsies, life, realsies, yeah. It's just the one red. Then we go back to black. Then I'll commission it. Well, if you want to, that's fine. But I will dub it Fake News. Because that's what it'll be. Commissioned fake news. Fake news! It's not even news at the moment. It's just you talking. Do you have any? Because it will be you who's drawing it. I ain't drawing shit. Oh shit, you can commission me for it. Fuck, I just realized. You could commission an emote of that. I can in fact just, you know, not do the commission. That's entirely possible. The real Briony is 2D. She's just borrowing someone else's arms. Probably a cosplayer. Yeah. This guy's got me. I am paying the cosplayer well, for the record. They get lots of tea. They get tea breaks. That's what the BRB was. And back to green. So much! Right, that should be, that's the last of the eye, the red eyes, at least. make sure it's loosey-goosey so we don't fold it up. There we go. 2, 1, 2, Brady right back. Look at him! Is he not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Let me have a quick look at some more books. Philippine Folktales is kind of the next one, but that had a lot of protagonists. So, like I said, could I deal with the battle nut? Could the battle nut deal with me? We don't know. We'll never know. So, oh, I forgot. Ah, we done it wrong. We done it wrong. We done something wrong. So I've missed this black bit in the middle. So it should have been 2 white. That's okay. That's kind of the beauty of crochet though. As you can see there, I kind of just pulled out the stitches until we got back to where I made the mistake. So it's really easy to undo your mistakes in crochet. Which is one of the reasons I really love it. Recently, I was like halfway through this cardigan project, and I was like, nah, I don't want to do this anymore. So I just unraveled the whole thing. So it's great. It's just non-committal like that. It's wonderful. You're right about the color and the light being very similar. Hard to distinguish on the camera. Yeah, it is. Perfect, trying to fix it. I don't want to fix it. It doesn't ages ago. You can see. If I bring it a bit closer, you should be able to see. It is slightly different, but not that different. But that looks better. Got that bit in the middle now. I think we're done with the white after this row, so that's nice. No, I don't want my marker. Unless it confused me! Black. What's in the next book? The Cat Who Saved Books! Oh my gosh, no. The main character of The Cat Who Saved Books is a hikikomori. Who does... Well, actually, no! We could get along, actually! Because, we both like to just not talk to people. So, yeah. I'd make a great, roommate for the main character of The Cat Who Saved Books. Because we just wouldn't talk to each other. And that's wonderful. Just because they're my roommate doesn't mean I have to have a relationship with them. We can have just like a passing relationship. Hey, what have you read recently? And like, oh, okay, I've read this. Oh, okay, cool. And then that's as far as I can go. Why not have a pump action shotgun? Because it's cool. And Shadow is the embodiment of all things cool. And pump action shotguns, let's face it, are just cooler than regular shotguns. Can also be rooms with Kichi and Sayo. Yes, we can! We'd have a lovely time. Black? Well, I got a cosplayer who could crochet, obviously, and then I gave them the pattern and off they go, obviously. And then I'm just commenting on it. That's how it works. It's fine. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. 2, 3, and then I'm gonna need the color change for the next, start the next row. Back to... The real question is Briony would want to be roommates with chat collectively. No! I love you guys, but no. I don't want to be bullied that often. Or threatened by eating. We'd have some good times, but we'd have some bad times. That much is for sure. Skin stealer, maybe. Just a little skin. Just a little skin. We're not using it. Who else have we got? The Lost Hero. That was another Percy Jackson one. The main character of that one was a guy called Jason Grace. I'd roommate with Jason Grace. I think I'd piss him off a little bit, but you know, I don't think it'd be so bad that he'd want to move out, kind of thing. Like, that, I don't think I'd be the best, but you know, he'd put up with me. It'd be fine. He's a good un. I'm a good un. We'll be good. So we can now backseat not only on the games, but my life as well. Yeah, that's the reason why I wouldn't want to room with you. Good God, no. I don't want you there for my life decisions. Admittedly, it'd be nice to have you guys there to help me make streaming decisions, because making those are hard. You know how much I agonize over what to stream sometimes? And then you guys could tell me, but then I'd also kind of have the pressure of you guys wanting stuff that maybe I don't want to stream quite often, so I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Red! And 2 reds. Come from most of the cozy vibes to chat. That's nice. That's what I'm getting, because there's like 7 people here, and this isn't a particular game that... it's not like I'm playing a game that's famous or anything, I'm just crocheting. So at this point I'm like, okay, I can get about this many viewerships by doing whatever the fudge I want. Download chat, we can become your computerized assistant. That would be wonderful! I basically use you guys as that anyway, when we're playing games. I'm like, hey, what is this? Especially when it came to Minecraft. Hey, what is this? Who knows about this? Who knows a fun fact about this? Who can Google this for me? That'd be great! You guys can remind me about stuff. Why does he look a little depressed? Why does he look weirdly sad? I don't understand! It's good though. I love it. I love him. Where are we up to? We're up to 18 here. We just did that one. Yeah, we just did 18. So we're actually on to 19. We have 3 rounds left! Sad edge boy. He looks sad. I don't know why! He looks sad. This was not the intention, but yeah, he looks a little sad. Maybe he's sad because he only has 1 gun. That's true. Maybe we should give him a 2nd gun next time, and maybe that'll fix the error. So, 3 on this side. Give him a sing. No, he doesn't smoke. That's too cool. That's too edgy. You can't do that. He's still he's too young / too old because he's like 50 technically, but you know. He was in cryo for that 50 years. It doesn't count. He's your baby. Where's the red? There's the red. Sado the Hedgehog. He is Sado the Hedgehog. He's just thinking about Maria. Getting all wistful again. Are the movies canon though? No, the movies have their own canon. But the shadow canon isn't far off from the games anyway, so Mirror World, I'd call it Mirror World. It's an alternative timeline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it's really not far off from the games, for Shadow especially. 2. Who gave the baby a gun and demons? Inner demons. How many of these was I doing? Just one more. Okay. I don't tend to count these so much. I kind of more calculate over, like, I stop at the first green stitch is more the way I've been doing this in my head. Ah! My finger's stuck! Let go! There we go. Making my own finger trap accidentally. How to make your own yarn finger trap. Keep crocheting until you can't get out. Done. Flip. So now we're on round 20. And then I'm probably going to add one more. So we're probably still technically 3, because I'll add one, like, round of green like I have there, just so it's even on the top and bottom. Keep everything in. Okay. So just the one green, actually. Oh, that's my last round of black, actually. So after this round, we'll be able to cut off the black, and we'll only have 2 colors to deal with! Uh-oh. Why is that? No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Panic over. I just... Nope. We're getting tangled up in the crochet. Na, 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 na. Red. Red over here. Through. But not too through. Pull green tighter. And it should be here. And then that goes pretty much all the way over. What other books we got? Parliament of Rooks again, The Seasons. The Seasons is a comic book that's kind of like, sort of, somewhere between Ghibli and Tintin kind of thing. It's a little bit creepy, and the main character is someone called Spring Seasons. She has 3 siblings called Summer, Winter, and Autumn. Autumn has gone missing. And Spring wants to try find her. But there's this creepy carnival in town. And she has a pet fish that she talks to all the time. And it's very cute. And I don't know, I think I'd find her very annoying as a roommate, but I also think she'd respect. If I asked her to respect my space, she would. I'd be a lot nicer than the Winter that she lives with at the moment, the Winter daughter. So yeah, I could roommate with Spring. That's an S rank. Who we got after that? The last boy. What was? Oh, that was This is a bit of a test. Do I remember everything that I put on my list? But the last boy was a single issue comic that I read. I didn't actually end up getting the rest because I was like, ah, it's okay. But it was a Peter Pan comic that basically was like all of Neverland is growing up and changing, but Peter isn't. And I don't think I'd want to live with that Peter. He was a bit of an ass. Row 21! Shadow is almost complete. He looks so silly and I love him. I think we should have put another row here though, so that he has space to grow. Sorry. I feel like if we carried on up though, and then put like a bit of card on the back, he would make a good little like a bookmark or something. I think that would be nice. When he didn't look so sad. I don't know why he looks so sad. So 2 in here, that's what we need to go. What else we got? Carnival! Carnival had an anime a long time ago and I loved it. It had a little white-haired boy as the main character, and he's a cutie and I love him. He's not edgy though, that's the only thing. He's not angry. Like Dr. Frankenstein, you've created a monster destined to be misunderstood, but successful in many films. Yeah. I need to watch some of the Frankenstein films. I finally watched the Pride and Prejudice movie. And that was very good. Pretty much beat for beat correct. And then 3 reds. The original Peter Pan was supposed to represent the indifference and amorality of kids, no? If it did, then it did, I guess. I think that's what a lot of analyzings have done, but I don't know if that was really the thoughts going in. It's like you don't know whether some conclusions about some stories and books have come from people over-analyzing it, or the writer going, oh, that's cute, let's do that. And then you think about it for 2 seconds afterwards, you're like, oh, that wasn't as cute as I thought it was. Don't know. I haven't looked into it. But Peter Pan kind of follows in the Alice in Wonderland sort of stuff of being used to make a lot of creepy stuff a lot. I had a nickel for every time Peter Pan turned out to be a villain. I'd have at least 2 nickels. Once for Once Upon a Time, which I miss that show. I want to watch that show again. And there was another lady who wrote a book about a bad Peter Pan. I can't remember the name. It's one of my friend's favorite books. Right, we've technically done it, but I'm just adding an extra row here. Which isn't a lot, but weird has happened twice. My fiance is watching Once Upon a Time through! Yes! I hope she has a good time. I fucking love that show. It's so cheesy. And I love it. All this Peter Pan talk is making me want to rewatch Hook. The best Peter Pan movie, correct. Correct response to the Peter Pan talk. Also, sorry if I spoiled Peter Pan being a bad guy for her. Good, she has good taste. 10 out of 10. That's Carnival, I thought. Oh, Doctor Who! Oh yeah, the Doctor Who audio drama that I was like, that counts as a book, right? The Doctor would never roommate with someone though, so. He's done! Look at him, he's beautiful! I wish I could maybe change the contrast of the camera for you. But there he is. They always feel a little more stretched when I finally put them in yarn. But there's Shadow the Sad Hog. I don't know why he looks sad. Let's see if we can... Oh, maybe we could do it in... I want to up the contrast for you. He needs a hug! He does! Filters. Effect filters. Color correction. We can raise contrast? No, that's... Wow. Kinda see it a bit better though. Up the saturation a shit ton. Ah! No saturation. Hello darkness, my old friend. Da 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 da. There he is. We need to cut him out. Cut him free. Free the shadow. Now we need to cover the sins. Oh, I got the red to cut out too. How shall we cover the sins? Me with no brain. That did not take that long. That took just over an hour. That's pretty good. We could cover the sins with felt like Kiwawa. Or I could try crochet up, and we can think about putting card on the back. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna make a little keychain, I think. So let's put, not a keychain, a bookmark. Let's make him something like practical, shall we? So let's put that back in. I'm gonna crochet 2, and then I'm gonna do some double crochets. Back. I have some card. Let me grab stuff. And then we just need the glue gun. But first we need it taller. It's not going to make a very good bookmark like this. So we'll just make it taller. And why are we using double crochets? Because as you can see, that's the size of a normal crochet stitch. This is the size of a double crochet stitch. So it's very much taller. So basically we'll get to the top a lot faster. What else have we got book-wise? Bullets Forever, a Dick Warhard novel. That was an in-game media from Wonderstop, which had a very silly sort of James Bond parody books that you could read for each part of the game. But I would not like to room with Dirk Warhard. He's an ass. He's an ass who'll do anything to get the job done. I drank day-old cream soda crush pop and it tastes like cotton candy. Probably not good for you though. And then after that, Sonic DC crossover, issue 2. What happened in that issue? I should, while I've got the hand cam, I should show you some of the stuff from the DC crossover. It's been so good. I need to show you. Let me grab them. 1 minute. Here they are. I wanna... So, I think it's this first one. Where is it? I need it. I need to show you one thing in particular. No, not that one. It's in the second one then. Doomsday. Or Dark Side or whatever. Oh yeah, just Shadow, Batman, feed boys. Where is it? There it is! Look! Big woman, small car! I don't know why this entertains me so, but the idea of Wonder Woman just not fitting into Amy's car and just being sat there is so good. Big woman, small car. It entertains me greatly. It's so good. And then you got later on. I just look at Shadow. Look at him in his little cloak as Batman. Ah! So good. It's so good. Also, Shadow kicking Joker in the face. Absolutely amazing. Look at the wind in her face. Look at them. Look at them. Ah! Also, Amy gets an invisible car because she's the one. It's good. Ugh. It's just wonderful. Look at the tiny Shadow Batmobile. It's so good. So good. I think that's all. That's the highlights. I cannot wait for the next one. Joker getting kicked in the face by Shadow is just it's so much fun. I am so excited for the next one. Joker is low-key just an emo guy, but I mean that's most of Batman's villains. Most of them are just emo guys who decided to break the law and decided to take a gimmick and run with it. How big should I make this bookmark? How big are my bookmarks? Where is the bookmark of mine? Don't tell me I'm gonna have to dig one out from my stock. I've gotta have one hanging around somewhere. I'm doing a lot of standing up in this room. Oh my god. She did indeed have to get one from her stock. But it's fine. That is how big it should be. So only a couple more rounds. That's not too bad. And then it'll be as big as my things, as my own bookmarks. I mean, I haven't changed anything about his look. He's always gonna look depressed. There's not much I can do about that. Unless I'm gonna try redo him, but I don't know what I can do. Subtle yet shameless plug. Yes, indeed. Look, there's a website on the back. How strange. I mean, I could just... The only other, like, bookmark I have near me would just be plugging someone else. So, I mean, I may as well plug myself. Although we can plug her too. Do you like dramatic books? messy relationships and angels and demons. Because I like Deborah Dunbar. And she's wonderful. And her main character's a mess. So we'll plug her too, why not? Messy! Not Ronaldo messy. Just messy as in it's a mess. As in the state of my desk right now. Except for this one section. Isn't everything a shameless work from our closed or books to our faces? That's true. Come on, Smith, you got this. No! Why am I failing to do the double crochet? There we go. We got it. Just kept pulling off the hook and it was like, please just go in the hole. Don't you want to go home, etc, etc. Happy Gilmore references here. There's gonna be a Happy Gilmore too, isn't there? Which is really weird. But sure, why not? 1, 2. Briony added command called water spray. Literally just sprays YouTube with your toe. You would like me to add that command? I don't want to be sprayed with water. Thank you very much. Oh, why don't you bathe? I do bath! I will bath on my own terms. I will be clean on my own terms. Thank you very much. My hygiene routine is quite fine, thank you. Although admittedly my feet could use a foot spa. I'm on my feet too much. And they get sad. They get blisters. And it is sad. But it's okay. What else is on the book list? Percy Jackson again. I've already covered Percy Jackson. Check at those. No! No, we've already established this. You don't need to test for me being a witch. You don't need the hose. It's fine. You don't need the hose. It's cold. Changing this genre from angst to heartwarming. Ah, that is a web novel. Spray down, she's about no! No, let me do my own baths. I'm an adult. I don't need anyone to bathe me. I'm not an animal. No, I am clean. Clean and sparkling. It's fine. I think we should talk about books again. We're on to a web novel, a webtoon. Is it just me or is it getting fatter? Oh, it is, it's fine. One more row, I reckon. Shut up. Goober, shut up. My bald head is not sparkling! I am an adult, therefore I have the right to act as immaturely as I wish. Like as an adult you have the right to buy a whole cake if you wish, I have the right to act the way I wish. And I wish to be immature sometimes, okay? I don't know. But yeah, no bad. What else? Teenage Mercenary. Shameless plug is being blocked by Pixel Art, so that there we go. Thanks for pointing that out. No, my only weakness. Websites! Websites with e-commerce! Where you can get crochet goods like a potato! And bookmarks like this one. Not this one, that one. Nope. Almost did that wrong. Almost did a normal one. No. You can't eat plastic. It's a plastic potato. It's made out of polyester. It's plastic. Not if you're in the EU. Yes, unfortunately not if you're in the EU. On the bright side, I mean, the American tariffs are going away, so if you're in the US, then that's not as bad anymore. What has happened to this? This was a nice straight line until I just messed it up. We could do just one more. No, I will not feed you, crazy plant. Maybe we could do just like a little red at the top for fun. Just for fun, for spice. Let's do that. I'm red. Where's the end of the red gone? Oh lord, a lot of it came loose, apparently. Where'd it go? Where's the end? Do 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 do. Red, 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 red. Found it. Sort of looking like ooh Briony, doesn't it? When you look at the stars, ooh woo. Why does it hurt? Because even if you can't see it, it doesn't mean it's not there. Okay, one. Oh, I could have included a Chaos Emerald above Shadow. There's still time. We still have like another hour on this stream, so that's enough time to put a Chaos Emerald in. Frogging! Frog, 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 frog. That's apparently what this is called when you unravel stuff like this. It's called frogging. I don't know why it's called frogging, it just is. So let's just reel this back in a little bit. You didn't think of it too late. It's fine. It'd have to be the red Chaos Emerald for him though. His favorite's the green one. He's just more, like, seen with the green one as far as I'm concerned, so I think that's his favorite one. The emerald. Yeah. But it's gonna have to be the red one. So I need to quickly do a pattern for... Why is it gonna blur? Please come back. It got confused. Right, let's quickly get a diamond pattern going. My charts. One more. Crochet, color work, no preference. So we probably want that big-ish. So this is 20, so you want it to be around 10. It can be empty. I can pix a lot of diamond. That shouldn't be too hard. And how fat was he? 14? Thank you for the stream. You gotta head out. Well, thank you for popping in, Boris. Have a good day. So I think it was 14 wide, and we'll have it at 10 height. And Maybe not that many. It's gonna have to be smaller than that. No, no. Yes! Perfect. I'm gonna watch the World Slayer. I'm too chill! You're the only one, Goober. Benjamin, silly. Well, there's 7 different Chaos Emeralds and they're all different colours. They're not all green. There's a red one. Let's see if we can add detail. Well, there's a problem with green. We have a green background. We can't use green. I suppose we technically could, because we'd be using a darker green if that's the case, but it's not going to pop as well. No, I can't really put the details on. I could use a bit of white to give it a bit of shine, like that. Yeah, that's the best we're doing. Okay, let's add that on. It's to pop and lock, indeed. Pop and lock, indeed. Just trying to get it centered so you guys can see it properly. There we go. So let's add that. So we need to get the green back on, and then I'll do 1 row of green, and then we'll start on the emerald. I'll need to do that green from the back if we're gonna have the emerald working as intended. Let's pull that through there, pull them round, and then crochet from there. So 1. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we have the correct number of stitches, which is 14. I just wanted to count just to be sure that I remembered the right amount. Okay, let's start on the emerald now. So we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 of those, and then back to the curtain. Where's the books we got? Teenage Mercenary. We're into when I was like heavily reading webtoons on this spreadsheet. And Teenage Mercenary is a really good one. If you like action but really wholesome shows, because he just wants to protect his family. And it's really soft. And I might not be able to be Ijin's roommate due to the fact I don't think Ijin would like how... Actually, no, I don't think Ijin would complain. He might get annoyed at me, but I don't think he'd complain. Any good non-action-y webtoon recommendations? What do you... The only non-action-y ones I read are like villainess-esque ones, because that's where my heart is. I love villainess stories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on this, I've got obviously Wayne Family Adventures. It is Batman, but it's not that action-y. It's only action when it needs to be. Teenage Mercenary is very action-y. Changing the genre from angst to heartwarming, that one's fun. That's about a girl who has been teleported into a dark romance novel. And she's the younger sister of the main heroine. And in order to save her sister from the gruesome fate that that would kill her sister, she like takes her place. But then things don't turn out so bad, and she's like, well, what if I just try change the genre up and act like this is a heartwarming story? Then everything will be fine, right? And there we go. Sudden chaos. It's good. Do Heathcliff and Catherine? You mean in Crochet, or in would I roommate with them? Yeah, I could do that. Like I said, I'd like to do the other Sinners, like in the way I've done Roger. Adding it to my backlog, yeah, it's good so far. I've enjoyed it so far. I also like, I Thought My Time Was Up. This is apparently a fairly common trope. But it's about a girl who, she gets a diagnosis for a terminal illness, but she's not actually terminally ill. But that kind of gives her the courage to change up her life a lot, and then she has to deal with the consequences when she finds out that she's not. That one's good. Very pretty. 3, 4. Oh my gosh, my shoulders. Leaning over the desk is not good. I should roll closer. Oh, don't knock my camera with my hydration. Oh, sorry. Gross. You're reading Practical Guide to Evil, adapted to Webtoon. Enjoy seeing the difference between the book. Oh, that's fun. Gotta love that stuff. I've been considering going back and reading some of the web novels that some of the ones I've read are based off. But I also know the web novel versions are like smutty AF, and I'm not really interested in that. So I'm like, I'm curious about the original, but I don't know if I want to read it. Twitch redeem pasta check too. Yeah, thank you for your YouTube Twitch redeem. Uh-huh. One, two, three, four. I don't know what you're talking about, Gooba. Okay, back to the back. We're on 4, which is actually 3. 1. Oh, I see. 2, 3. Ah, need more yarn. Oh lordy, it's getting tangled in the shadow. The shadow below. The shadow of the Chaos Emerald. Oh my god, that is something else I need to show you. Back to this a second. Sorry. Not sorry. Not at all sorry. It's the shadow of the bat! 10 out of 10. Had to show you that. Stupid. And I love it. Ugh. 2. Not funny. What are you saying, Goober? Your funny bone is dislocated. You can. It's hilarious. It is one of the funniest things on the planet. Of course, you have to laugh. Bats are cute. They are quite adorable little rodents. But I don't like the dark, so I find them a little bit scary too. Because they spook me. Fly, you can fly really close to you and spook you. Congrats, Goober. You are a high-level goober. Turn. So we're up here on 5. Cute little goth sky doggos. More like sky rats, but that's not as cute. Maybe sky hamsters? Hamsters have a bit more of a cute reputation. Bro, why can't I crochet? There we go. Come on, go through it then. Thank you. Wait, no. I didn't even need to go through. That was false. That was incorrect. There we go. Oh lord, that's a tight stitch to go through. Might have to do my secret weapon where I put the small part of the hook through and then like try turn the hook through the hole. Because it's really short. There we go. Don't put this red either. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. You can get a wee fiddly, it can. A wee fiddly. Yeah, hamsters are cute until they get stressed out and start eating themselves. Or decide they want to eat their babies. That's not cute. That's true. That is not cute at all. That's awful. Come on, Red. Work with me. It's looking pretty good. I'm very proud of this. Just need to hot glue his ass onto this card. to hide the sins. And it'll be good to go. I don't know where it's gonna go, but it can go. There, so just one green. Oh, when you accidentally touch a baby and it does not smell like one of their babies anymore. Oh yeah, they're pretty bad for that, aren't they? And then they're like, oh no, that's not mine. Why would I have given birth to a baby that smells like a human? Yeah, maybe hamsters aren't cute. Maybe we are better off. But bats? I don't know. I don't know why you call bats doggos. Like, what is it about bats that made you call them a doggo normal size phantom? Don't hamsters eat their babies? Apparently so! Especially if you poke one. Yeah, okay, so it's the next row we're putting in the white. Just making sure I hadn't forgot it. Oh, no. No, yep, that's right actually. Bats are more doggo than catto. Maybe it's the snoot. I mean, have you seen them up close? Or eating a banana? It's very doggo coded. I have seen them up close. Had them flying past me. That's why they spook me a little bit, because they just freaking go and you're like, ah! And they don't mean to spook you, but they do spook me a little bit. Just 3 of this. 1, 2, 3. The white back. I love unraveling the white. Just goes freaking out. And then, oh, I held on to the wrong bit. There we go. Need one white here. All at the end with the reds. I'll BRB a second. I just would like want to say hello. The fiance is home. It's okay, I didn't leave you too long. Just enough to say hello. Like, literally just yell it. Okay, turn that around. We're nearly done! Again, very happy with this. So we're here now. So we need 2 greens. Does this mean I have to do like a whole set now? I have to do 7 of them with 7 different Sonic characters now, so we can have a whole Chaos Emerald set. I want to do that. Don't get me wrong, that sigh isn't because I don't want to do that. That sigh is because I know I don't have time to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just make a scarf of chaos emeralds. Oh, that would be cute. I have a lanyard at the moment that's chaos emeralds. I didn't make it, but I have one. But that would be really cute. And people who don't know would just be like, oh, that's cute diamond patterns. And I'm like, no, it's chaos emeralds, mofo. And then you could have, like, in the middle, that could be like the master emerald. Hello. Benjamin says hi. He said nothing because he doesn't want to get caught on the mic. 2 of these. Yeah. The shine is on. 2 more. And that should be more than enough. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine for lengthwise. Then we just gotta put the back on it and we're done. What else we got? The night circus. In terms of roommating, that sounds really weird. Roommating. They were roommating. Sounds dirty. I don't like it. Then you can't really roommate with the night circus because they gotta go around and do the circus things. Otherwise, bad things happen. That's a very pretty book. It's one of the few books I've read that I will actually describe as pretty. Like, there's not many books that capture prose in a way. Roommating, have houses and conservatories. Get conservatories and extensions, that's amazing. Rooms can mate. I feel like I need a nature documentary on apartment style complexes. I think we all do. National Geographic, get on it. We need to know how the rooms are mating. Need to know the physics. Do they have genders? Do our rooms have genders, or are they like kind of a one gender and kind of like flowers? How they have like both? Is that how it works? We can get rid of the white now. Complex. I find it quite simple actually. Right, this should be just a row of green, and then we're done. Done diddly undone. Bum bum. Bum bum bum. I was gonna have like different music, but then I realized I was gonna be doing Sonic things, so we got the Sonic chill mix again. Or maybe fungi with like 2,000 genders. Maybe every different kind of room is its own kind of gender. So if you have that room that's like a weird amalgamation of many rooms, that's just its own kind of gender. Like, there is no male, there is no female, there is only kitchen. to write a story about this now. Do it. Do it. About the dating and gender complexes. Just do it like a like a mockumentary, but in book form. And here is the majestic back garden. Does the back garden count as a room? Does the garden count as a room? It's outside, isn't it? But it normally has walls. Right, so now we need to get it on the card, otherwise it's not gonna like do well because it's a bit floppy. So let's cut off as much excess as we can. Put our excess into this little thing. And then I use it as stuffing at some point. I'm also gonna need to clear off all of this yarn. A glue gun. I've also knocked one of my monitors. One of my monitors have stopped. Yay! Oh, there it is. It's awake. We're alive. I can see! Shadow gun bookmark. So we're gonna want... that. Cut it. The back we should need for it. Just need to get everything stuffed in properly. I sense tea is approaching. Sets correctly. Yay, tea! Thank you. You're the best. See you in 25 minutes, 20 minutes. Mwah! Also, if the atmosphere is a ceiling, how high is it? The atmosphere starts right next to it. Oh no. Does a room have to have a ceiling? Just gonna put one little blob there, and I'm just gonna line that up. We'll line up the corners, and then we'll put the rest on in a bit. Blob! And just spill a bit. Oh, that inside, please. Inside! It. No! I don't want that outside of it. There we go. Got it. Nope, don't glue it to the mouse mat. That's bad. Don't do that. Do not glue it to the mouse pad. We could use the exosphere as a ceiling, I suppose. That would make a lot of things count as rooms. And would add a lot to our ecosystem of rooming. Hot glue on stream. I love this. This is really cute. Okay. I'm so happy with that. We could shamelessly plug even more by testing out the bookmark. Let me just unplug the glue gun. Shameless plug. How it fits so lovely in the book. It's actually a bit thick, to be honest. Chaos Emerald! Show me where I am in the book. It was much faster than the shorts. Oh look, it's a sad shadow! Why does he look sad? Tea? Tea! Tea! Tea. Please, yes. You know, it's my book when that's the first thing we found. Also, if you add the ears, it looks like that one Pokemon kinda would. But ta-da! We did it! What am I gonna do? We have 15 minutes left. What are the chances? I know, right? We could find anything. Let's do the first word on a random page that I open up is the summary of how this stream went. There hasn't been a breakout in a while. Well, that's just rude. Okay, I haven't had a... Well, no, I had a breakout short. My Callie short got over 1,000, thank you, book. So this is like... Oh, it's as big as Roddy. But it's like... thinner. What other thing? Would you like to ask the Book of Fortune telling about your future? I'm gonna ask it how my dinner's gonna go tonight. So the last line of the book, of the page, is this. Sometimes she was pulled out to talk about the work routine that was being made for her. Wait, so you're saying I'm gonna like be talking about work a lot while at dinner? That makes sense, I would. That's probably gonna happen, correct? How will your dating life go, Paper? So, the first line of whatever page I open up will summarize how your dating life is going to go. Jada! I don't know what that means, to exclaim a woman's name. Take that to... How are we interpreting that? It means that it's gonna hit you in the face. Your dating life is gonna... There's gonna be someone who's just gonna make you exclaim their name. That's what it is. That is how your name is... It's gonna go. Will Briony's stream lots of reading streams? But we take the 19th line. Okay, 19th line. Here we go. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Illuminated screen. I think that's a yes. Illuminate. I've already technically read one of the PM books, which is Wuthering Heights. Am I gonna read PM books? Do you have a particular line that you would like for this prediction? If not, I'm gonna pick a random one. It's gonna be the third line. The third line. 1, 2, 3. I overreacted. I think that's a no. I don't know what the copyright is on the PM books is the thing. So I would have to look into what their copyright laws are, basically. Because with a lot of books, I can read like a 10% preview. Moon Girl of Prophecies, how will the job search go? Okay, the 5th line will be how your job search will go. People can re-upload them, and they still up to this day. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Poor girl. I'm sorry, normal size phantom. I don't. Moon Girl of Prophecies says, couldn't help but mutter as she moved on. I don't think it either doesn't want to answer it. But I don't think your job hunt's gonna go well. I'm really sorry about that. I'm sure it'll be fine. You can be a girl. A poor girl. No money, but a girl at least. I'll look it up later. I promise. Probably will forget, will not lie, but I promise. But right now we're looking into the moon. We should get the other ones. Let's plug. And also prophesize via my books. Yeah, no interpretation gives you the job. So now you can pick which book you would like your prophecy to come from. Let's do some Moon Girl 2 prophecies. Moon Girl 2 prophecy book. Will the 3rd Sonic movie, the 4th Sonic movie, be as good as the first few? We're gonna take the 7th line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The morning during that time was thinking it was the morning during that time was thinking it was a shame they died and moving on. Okay, so it's gonna be shit. So the next Sonic movie ain't gonna be great. Oh, random Briony book of future foresight. What book will Briony stream after Pompeii? 8th from the bottom. So book 3. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Meeting! I don't know what that means, but whatever book I read next, it'll have something to do with meetings, I think. Baby. A great Moon Girl of Prophecies. Will I have tasty pizza for dinner? I don't know. Let's ask book 4, shall we? Second from the bottom, on the left page. Her tiny pigtails had turned a bubblegum pink. Her large eyes are lime green. I think because there's food, then yes. My interpretation of that is your pizza will be tasty, but you will have something sweet afterwards. That's my interpretation, and that's what I'm sticking to. Oh great, Moon Girl, what will the next Briony stream be? Let's go back to Moon 2. Five from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Frowned. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Frowned deeply. It will be a stream that does not make me happy. Which is a lie, because my next stream's going to be Pompeii, and Pompeii's great. But I might frown deeply. That is somewhat ominous. Book 3. Oh, prophetic moon girl. Will our AI overlords be benevolent? We don't know. We will find out via the 10th line on the left page. What is that? That shouldn't be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you okay? Drada asked, concerned. I don't think the AI overlords are going to be benevolent because the book's a little bit worried about us for asking that, so I think it's worried about our future. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, mighty moon girl prophecy. Should I get a normal haircut or just shave my head to look like Jason Statham? Which page? Right page. One of the lines in the middle that I noticed first. He took a deep breath and tried to focus on the TV again. I think that means you should shave your head like Jason Statham because it's talking about the TV, therefore it's talking about a TV hero, therefore Jason Statham. Oh, left page of a Moon Girl book. Back to 1, I think. Back to 1. Will Briony over Lady be benevolent? Will I? Hi, Band Pants! I didn't, well, left page, but you didn't say what line. So we're gonna go for whatever line I see first. We're gonna go completely random and close my eyes. And just point, and then open my eyes. Instinctively, she threw her attack at Claire instead. So no, I'm gonna be a violent overlord. Violence! Violence is the way forward. Violence is the way we go. Oh, Moon Girl book. Will Briony explode next stream? I don't know. I hope not. I don't want to. There's nothing that should make me explode next stream, but you never know. I'm gonna do the same with the right. I'm gonna close my eyes. Oh wait, no, there was one before you. Moon Girl, spill the tea. Is Briony wearing a wig? Oh god, book, please be on my side. We'll do that one first, and then we'll go to Gooba because I'm trying to do them in order. Close eyes. Open. Point. All aware of the likelihood of their survival. Basically, if you keep telling me that I'm bold, I'm going to kill you. The likelihood of your survival will not be great. Book 3! Okay, now will I explode? Exploding is the leading cause of frowning from VTubers. I'm gonna do left page and I'm gonna close my eyes. As much as she had broken the rules, telling her daughter her hero identity, I'm gonna break some rules. True. The books have advised you well. But I think that was a wonderful distraction. I should do that as YouTube Shorts. The books of prophecy. That was good. Unfortunately, that is all I have for you for now. Let's bring Shadow back. We made a beautiful item together. Thank you so much for coming. Briony commits tax evasion stream? Nah. We could play, there's a tax evasion game. What was it? It was a vegetable. I can't remember. Oh well, it's fine. Vegetable commits tax evasion. Hey, thank you so much everyone for coming! This is where the stream shall end. So thank you everyone in chat, thank you everyone who lurked, thank you everyone who watched so far. I really appreciate you coming, and I hope you had a good time. No matter which way you decide to enjoy the stream, if you have not already, I would highly appreciate it if you could leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you are on Twitch, give the channel a cheeky follow. That would be lovely if you could do so. If you've done all that and you've liked and subscribed and joined the Discord, then you can support me in other ways with cash if you have it spare. But if you don't, please don't worry. You can do so by YouTube membership. We get emotes, exclusive streams, Discord channel, and merchant accounts. There's the Patreon. We get short stories, exclusive streams, merchant accounts, and free books. There is the Kofi, where if you like my emotes, you can commission me to draw some. And there is the merch store, where you can get ebooks, version copies of books that I've written, notebook, pillow, potatoes, stickers. Go check it all out. I shall go prepare for your explosion next stream. No. I will be back on Sunday, where we will read some more about Pompeii. But thank you for joining me for my my crochet. I had a good time. I did indeed have fun, and I hope you had fun. This has been Briony Rose Smith and the Forbidden Library. Good.